Hi everybody, my name is Emily and I want to start out by saying thank you so much for joining us this week to learn a little bit more about what we do as coaches and why we love to do what we do and whether or not this would be something that is a great fit for you. I'm going to start out today by telling about my own coaching journey, which started just about 8 months ago now. Actually, I have to go back a little bit further because my coaching journey, to be honest with you, started last summer when I reached out to my friend to be in a challenge group with her. She had been sort of advertising these challenge groups, and my youngest son, I have 3 of them, by the way. I should tell you a little bit about me. My boys are 8, 5, and 2.5, almost 3. My youngest one was approaching 2 last summer, and I was still, since I had him 2 years before, I was still feeling like I hadn't gotten myself back into the best shape that I wanted to be in. I always loved going to the gym and, exercising outside when I could, but there was something missing. I was tired, I was kind of cranky, sluggish. My workouts were stale. I was doing the same thing every day and not really seeing any results and just not really being the best me that I could be for the boys and for my husband. My husband travels quite a bit for his job, and I have to be on my A game a lot because I am home with the boys by myself very often. So I reached out to a friend about joining a challenge group, and I decided to go with T25, and then I added Shakeology to that, and you guys, oh my goodness, what a difference. And that program is 10 weeks, and I'm telling you, within 2 to 3 weeks, I could tell differences in the way that I felt and my stamina, and how I viewed exercise. If you would have told me that I could have results in 25 minutes a day, I did kind of laugh, but I was like, well, I'll give it a shot and see. I do think the Shakeology made a huge difference as well, but needless to say, I was a believer. I felt so much different, and I was so thankful for the group and the support. I loved getting up knowing that I needed to do my workout because other people were going to be posting that they did their workout, and I had to get mine in too, and that helped me so much. And the group was so positive and inspiring and encouraging that I really didn't want to go away. I didn't join as a coach right away. It kind of was in the back of my mind, but I've been a teacher for about 13 years. And for the past 8 years, since I had my son, I've been part-time teaching, but my husband was sort of giving those nudges like, hey, when are you going to go back to full-time, and those sorts of things, but I didn't want to go back to full-time. My youngest is just going to be 3, and I really wanted to be able to be home with him. So, I kind of was thinking about this coaching thing and wondering what it would be like. And around October of last year, I joined a sneak peek, just like you guys are doing. And by the end of that week, I felt that calling. I felt like, hey, this is something I think I really want to have in my life. Not only will I be encouraged and be able to hold myself accountable, because of the people in the group, but I could do this for other people. And I knew that what it had done for me. And I wanted to be able to pay that forward, and I wanted to be able to give that to other people. And so I signed on, and I started in November. And what a ride it has been. You guys, I can't even begin to explain just the amount of people that I have been able to give that support and encouragement to, and how that has been able to change me and make me feel like I'm making a difference. And like I said, paying it forward from what I was able to experience. It's just like I said, when I was in a challenge group, just as a challenger, it's getting up every morning and knowing you are doing this for other people, not just yourself. So yes, I'm going to push play and get my workout in. And yes, I'm going to eat the right foods today because, I'm here to help other people on this journey too. The relationships that I have formed doing this for the past 7 to 8 months is indescribable. Like nothing I could ever even explain. I never could have imagined the friends that would come into my life because of doing this, not just from being on a team with coaches, but also challengers. Our team is amazing, and tight-knit and encouraging. And I feel like there are best friends out there that I may not have met face-to-face yet, although I'm going to soon when we all get to go to Nashville, but just that are people that I can't imagine not having in my life. And the same goes with some of my challengers that I have become really close to. You're in contact with them almost on a daily basis sometimes. And I love that and want to be there for them. And we've become friends in the process. Not to mention, just as a side note, I have not returned to teaching full time. I still do a little bit of part-time work, but what I've been able to do with my business has taken me far enough to where I am now making more with my Beachbody business than I could if I was just doing my part-time teaching. And eventually, I would like to be able to make this my full-time business. And I see that not too far off in the future. And that is phenomenal because for me, being able to get my boys on and off the bus every day and go to all of their sporting events and help in their classrooms, if I am able to do that, is unmatched to anything else. The fact that I can do this at home, help support my family, and be there for other people on their health and wellness journey has meant the world to me. And I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Like I said, paying it forward is what this is about for me. And in the meantime, being able to help and support my own family and be here for my boys because I can do this from home and I can support them financially and I can support them with my presence. And I love that about this business and I love the teamwork and I just am so excited that you are here to learn a little bit more this week. And I want to thank you again for saying yes. If you have any questions throughout the course of this week, please ask us. We are happy to be here for you to answer questions and support you along the way. Have a happy week.